Welcome to Tapping the Fly. I'm your host Carson. Today's a little chilly, so I'm going to teach you how to tie the Squirmy Wormy. Let's go to the office. Whew. Boy, it was cool outside. Usually, on a day like this, I like to sit down, relax, tie some flies, and prepare myself till the next time I'll go fishing. Today, I'll be teaching you how to tie the Squirmy Wormy. This is the finished Squirmy Wormy we will be tying today. This is a simple and easy pattern to tie. When we're done tying, I'm going to show you some tips how to fish this pattern. For materials, we're going to be using an Umpqua Barb-less competition jig hook, size 14. Then, we're going to be using a silver slotted tungsten bead, size 1/8. I like to use this combo because the fly inverts in water, so you don't get hung on the bottom as easy. For thread, we're going to be using Veevus 10/0. D23 color is going to be bright fluorescent orange. For Squirmy Wormy material, we're going to be using Harelines product in the color of red. Other colors we can be using is pink, violet, and there's many other colors you can be using. Also, this material is long enough to make like about 2 to 3 flies out of this material. So we're going to start off by making a couple of wraps right behind the bead. Let's cut off our tag end. Okay, now we're going to be making some thread wraps to all the way to the bend of the hook. Like about right there. Okay, now we're going to get a Squirmy Wormy material. I like to measure my tail by 2 lengths of the hook. So 1, 2. How I like to, we really don't want to cut off that Squirmy Wormy material because it's very touchy. So we're going to be making about 3 very loose wraps around the Squirmy Wormy material. And then right now, we are going to be securing the Squirmy Wormy to the base of the hook. See, now that Squirmy Wormy is not going to move anywhere. So now we're going to be wrapping our thread all the way to right behind the bead. Okay, so now we're going to be making the body of the fly. So what I like to do is to make some loose wraps around the hook. Now when I get to the right behind the bead, I like to make some extra wraps to make that realistic look to the Squirmy Wormy. So I made a couple wraps. Now we're going to be securing our Squirmy Wormy material to the hook. So what I like to do is to get our thread and secure that Squirmy Wormy right on top of the bead to fill in that gap on that tungsten bead. Now we're just going to be making some extra wraps to make sure that that material is nice and secure. Now we're going to be getting a wet finisher and wet finish our fly. Yeah, you gotta make sure that that material isn't gonna interfere with your wet finish. So be careful. So now we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wet finishes. Cut off our thread. Okay, now we're almost done. So what we're gonna do next is to make sure that this extra material is going to be the same length of the tail. So we're going to do that by measuring the same length of the tail. Just fold them together, cut off the extra material, and there we go. There's a nice, realistic, and effective Squirmy Wormy. The Squirmy Wormy works best for me on a rainy day or on flooded water. The Squirmy Wormy moves in water like a real worm on my drift. It works on stocked water too. I like to use it as my bottom fly on a single or double rig. When the ground gets saturated, the worms come to the top of the ground and get washed into the stream, or banks erode and dirt and worms fall in the stream. Bank fishing is key for me. I hope this Squirmy Wormy will bring you tight lines. Thank you for supporting Happy to Fly. Please share this video if it can help another beginner. If you enjoy our content, please subscribe and don't forget to click that bell button to be notified when the next video posts.